Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. My messages are collective readings. They are meant for confirmation mainly, with a little bit of sprinkles. So if there's a lot of sprinkles and you're forcing the story to fit, then it's probably not your message. If most of it fits and then there's a little bit of sprinkles in there of like, oh, I didn't know that, then it still might be your message. So go ahead and take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else to appreciate. And without further ado, let's get into this. So, what does the collective need to hear today, Spirit? Taking a step aside, letting Spirit pass through. Thank you. I ask for these messages to be clear and concise. All right, we're going to do traditional tarot, depending on where you're from. All right, let's see here. Okay. What does the collective need to know? All right. Huh. Okay. Alright, so Alright, so we've got the Knight of Wands in the upright. Don't think. Alright. So it looks like we've got a couple different energies over here going on. So it looks like there's King of Swords in reverse in your energy somewhere. It flipped off to the side, so it's probably somebody around you, maybe somebody you're dealing with, could be maybe a boss, a family member. A King of Swords in reverse displays, it can be an abuse of power, manipulation, coldness, lack of empathy. It's air energy, so it's the reverse of like the loyal, authoritative, objective king. And so this is going to be a king who is showing up in more of the wounded air energy, so to speak. And we'll get more clarification on that in a moment. So you may be feeling trapped. You may be in a little bit of victim mentality or have some limiting beliefs that you're working through right now. There are, with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of choices at the moment, a lot of options, maybe in more of a fantasy type of energy. This is water energy, so this is going to be emotions and feeling state. And then over here we've got the Knight of Wands, which is action, adventure, passion, impulsiveness, and risk-taking. And so the affirmation is follow your passion and pursue your goals with fervor. With the Seven of Cups, the affirmation is having too many options can cause confusion, be in reality, and don't fantasize things. So maybe this King of Swords in reverse is causing a little bit of confusion in your energy right now. So the general message, what I'm getting, is to take back your power, call back your power. With this having too many choices and not enough direction at the moment, that can be a call to sit in meditation or just get quiet, and get clear. Then the question for the Eight of Swords over here is, what limiting beliefs are preventing me from achieving my goals? And so sometimes what we do is we distract ourselves in a way to dodge forward progress and making forward progress in achieving goals. And so that could be going on right now in your energy. Or that's what I'm picking up on. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I am going to take that. So there's the Six of Swords, which is transition, moving on, travel, progress, and personal growth. So move on from the past and journey towards a brighter future. So maybe present energy and advice. Okay. So the advice that I'm picking up right now is to get clear and concise with what options you have before you and pick the ones that you have passion for and start to move towards that. With that, we've got the Magician in the upright. And so that's manifestation, creativity, skills, and confidence. And then we also have the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings, growth, confidence. And so it's how can you channel your energy and passion towards your goals? So there might have been a little bit of dodging going on, a little bit of purposeful distracting. This is the proverbial doing the laundry instead of it looks productive because we're getting something done, but it's not productive in the sense that it's actually being used as a distraction to not chase after what really lights ourselves up. Let's get some clarification over here on this King of Swords in reverse, Spirit. Is there anything else we need to know about this King of Swords in reverse over here? Is this an energy? Okay. Alright, the Queen of Wands popped out. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is over here in your energy, which is also confidence. That's come out a couple times. Creativity, leadership, passion, warmth. How can you use your leadership skills to inspire and motivate others? Let's get a little more confirmation. Okay. Page of Wands. Exploration, creativity. Embrace your adventurous spirit and explore new possibilities. So maybe there's a moving away from this King of Wands or King of Swords in reverse. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe you're moving away from that type of an energy or stepping out of that type of energy. That could be part of what's going on. We'll get some more confirmation here in a minute. Or clarification, rather. Okay, so let's get some more confirmation. Alright. No. Taking those. Okay, so Judgment came out over here. What old patterns or habits are you ready to leave behind and transform? So rebirth and awakening, renewal, judgment. So maybe this is really tapping into your purpose. Maybe it's a change in career. Then we've got the Hierophant, which is tradition, spirituality, guidance. So, yeah, okay. So this was on the choices and options, the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. So what I'm getting here is a recommendation to tap back in to your spirituality, whatever that means to you, and get clear on some things. There seems to be some distracted, muddled energy coming through. And the best thing to do with that is to, you can auto write, you can sit in meditation, you can go for a walking meditation. This is something that I recommend to a lot of people who say that they have problems like sitting in meditation because their brain goes wonky. And so what you can do is you can actually just go for a walk around your neighborhood and just look at, right now we're in autumn. If you're in the northern hemisphere, obviously if you're in the southern hemisphere, then it'd be spring. And so we've got the change all around us in nature going on right now. So walk around, observe nature, observe the changing going on. And with that, that's a way to get clear and to allow messages to come in as well. And it's also a way to just get out and kind of release some energy, get some movement going on within the body, which can also allow for clarity of the mind. What else popped out here? We also had Judgment coming out with the Magician. Okay, so especially because we're also technically in the eclipse energy, if you're watching this as I'm posting it, these messages are timeless, so if not, don't worry, this might still apply. Because of that type of energy, with this Judgment card, it can be bringing up some old things, some old patterns and belief systems, or it can even be, stepping into, we can find ourselves going back to old vices or things like that. And so maybe it's just a gentle nudge of, hey, remember, we don't need to do this anymore, kind of thing. It's a lot of transformation is happening, a lot of transmutation as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from this to try and get some clarity over here on this King of Swords energy, because again, I'm feeling that this King of Swords in reverse is not your energy. I feel like this could be a collective energy coming in as well. Let's see. Let's get some clarification on this King of Swords in reverse, please. Okay. Clarification over here. Okay, so with this, it didn't pop out over here. Like, I would have liked it to, but that's okay. This card, Forgiveness, this is in Earth energy. But this can be about self-forgiveness. This can also be, what I'm picking up is maybe there's this King of Swords in reverse feels like it's an energy that's not directly next to you, but it's still in your energy. So this could be maybe a boss, an old boss. It could be maybe a parental figure that's in this kind of cold, manipulative energy. Maybe a friend, maybe an ex-lover, maybe... Yeah, something like that. And with this forgiveness energy coming out, it could be... That's what's going on to fully release this from your energy, is to fully forgive. And forgiveness isn't about the other person. Forgiveness isn't saying it's okay what was done and you can do it to me again. It's what it is it's the ability to forgive the situation, to release it from your energy, to release the hang up or the control that this energy still may have. So it's still a little bit of lingering. So maybe you've been doing a lot of work to release this energy and it's still hanging out a little bit, but it feels distant. So you could have done a lot of inner work, and maybe that's what's been going on as well, is there's been a lot of inner work, but also maybe some distractions and stuff from actually fully forgiving and releasing this from your energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. So, I think that's all for this one. Let's see. Is there anything else that wants to come out at this time? No. Alright. Feeling this deck over here. Alright. So this is the Woodland Wardens deck. So this is our animal messengers. Let's see what is coming through for the collective. What else do they need to hear, Spirit? Are these reversed? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we've got the turtle and coriander, which is satisfaction. And then we've got the sheep and blackberry, which is devotion. I'm going to read these from the book. To get more clarity. Let's see. The turtle and coriander calls us to be satisfied with what we have been given or what we have achieved. It invites a moment of rest and reflection. Perhaps due to Aesop's fable, The Tortoise and the Hare, turtles are symbols of patience and good health. In this folk tale, the slow but determined tortoise wins its race against the speedy but distracted rabbit. The turtle triumphs by pacing himself, illustrating the adage, slow and steady wins the race. Similarly, in the Victorian language of flowers, coriander indicates concealed worth, reminding us that things may not always be as they appear. In other words, a dedicated tortoise who puts in the work can achieve just as much, if not more, than the swiftest rabbit. So the message is to slow down and enjoy the journey. Avoid rushing toward your goals for the sake of winning. Arrive in your own time. Okay, so with this, and I forgot what card it was, but there was the energy of being distracted. With this tortoise, what I'm picking up is take a page out of the tortoise book, so to speak, and pace yourself. And then also appreciate how far you've come. Sometimes on this journey, we tend to get wrapped up in the moment, which is a good thing, right? The now is the only moment that matters, right? That being said, it can be easy to forget how far we've actually come. Some of us have gone through lifetimes of transformation in one incarnation. And so it's okay to take a beat, put one step in front of the other, take some walks, get in touch with nature, and move slow and steady, and enjoy the journey. And now we've got the sheep and blackberry, which is number 5. The sheep and blackberry calls us to focus on our commitments, whether they're to a partner or job, a creative practice, or a spiritual tradition. Sheep are innocent and vulnerable and must be watched over and guided. Blackberries are symbols of protection with their large brambling thorns. Their abundant fruit also symbolizes prosperity. Combining the energies of the two gives us a direction. Honor our promises, allowing them to fruit and flourish. In what people or practices do you find wisdom and stability? Remember to care well for these sources of guidance and protection. Okay, so yeah, with that, I'm getting to just stay mindful, and know that you are prospering, you are prosperous. Your hard work is paying off. and be a good steward of your spiritual practices, your work, your relationships. Be a good steward of the self, and honor and appreciate how far you have come. And also, it's okay to have goals and to want more and all of that. And it's also okay to sit in that contrast and feel it as well. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Trout and Lily of the Valley, which is purification. And so that's part of the energy too, is when we're distracted, when there's a lot going on, we pick up and we absorb a lot of that energy. And sometimes the recommended action is to just clear and just ground it and center and release the energy that is not ours. Especially for my empaths out there, it's really easy to pick up on a bunch of other energies, especially with the collective being so intense at the moment. And getting quiet, getting still, being in nature, those things help us center and filter through all of this energy that is coming in to our field at a constant rate. I'm gonna flip through this one again. Let's see. So, yeah, those. This is the Transformation Oracle. And this one doesn't like to pop out as much. Yeah. Alright, I'm grabbing my other. It's the same deck, just a different edition. Sometimes this likes to jump out a little bit more. Yep, there we go. Okay. See if there's anything else. Anything else from my collective? Yep, I knew that one was coming out. I was waiting for it. Okay, so this is the receptivity card. It's on the bottom of the deck. And this one is it's showing how all those energies are coming into our field. So this is when we're on our phone a lot, on, you know, a screen basically. Social media, that kind of thing, watching, you know, different content, eating through our eyes and taking in just a bombardment of information and energy. And the recommendation of this card is to use, you can use sound bowls as well. It's like the walking meditation, something like that. But it's really recommended to clear out some of those distractions, which I do feel like you're doing. And that is also showed with this purification card. We've got the peacock energy, which is transmuting this venomous snake at the bottom into these beautiful colors. And then we see the interconnectedness of, if we transmute and purify energy within us, it also has an effect on the earth, on others around us, on the universe as a whole and source, right? So with that, that's, you know, a lot of spiritual work being done. And when we're in this purification energy, oftentimes we are absorbing a lot of energy. And the important thing is to release what isn't yours. And a way you can do that is just simply by stating it and saying, I release any energy that does not stem from me, that is not for my highest good. I allow clear, concise, conscious energy to run through me and lead me in the direct path for my soul's highest good. And a simple mantra like that can clear all that energy out. Clapping, that can clear energy. Ringing a bell, it breaks up some of the stale energy, and it can also clear like the bombardment of energy coming in. Then the next one that came was this liberation card, and this is also in fire energy, which is our spiritual energy. And you can see he's got these chains, and he's breaking the chains. And so what you can do with this is you can sit with this idea and go, okay, if I don't have any limiting beliefs, if I don't have any weird, if I don't have others' input, and I'm going within and connecting with me, what does my passion feel like? What does it look like? How, if I could do anything I wanted to do, be anything I wanted to be, what would that be? If there was no limitations, if money wasn't a factor, if you had all the money that you needed to, if there was no limitations on it, what would that be? What would that look like? And with that, that's a way of getting clear and to connect with the soul and your inner purpose and your higher self, and allow that to come through and really connect with that energy of, who am I? Excuse me. Who am I? What do I want? And ultimately, what can I bring forth through my vessel for my highest good? And that's a way to get clear and concise with it as well. Let's see. Yeah, I just felt it leave. Oh, there's that forgiveness card again. And strengthen. So the strengthen card is about calling in your spiritual warrior self. We've got this bison in the middle. I think that's a bison. Might be a buffalo. But it's that energy of turn and face the storm, because it's quicker that way. Turn into the storm and face it and walk through it. Because if we turn and run from it, we're going to be running for a long time. But if you turn and you face into it and just hold your ground and batten down those spiritual hatches, call in your ancestors, call in your spirit guides, your angels, divine, universe, call all that in, spirit guides, spirit animals, animal guides, call all that in and get ready. That's the message of that one. And then with this forgiveness card again, this is really a call to also forgive the self while forgiving situations that have occurred in our life. Everything is happening for us. Everything is happening for you, not to you. And forgiving energies for teaching you lessons and for showing you pain, which helps us appreciate not being in pain, right? So if we're in a painful connection with somebody, when we exit out of that, we learn from it, then we go into a new connection, and then we can appreciate that connection for not causing that pain. So if we look at it as a learning experience, as simply fine-tuning, our experience, then we can thank those experiences, not excuse them, not give people, give perpetrators or whatever a pass. It's allowing yourself to find inner peace and to release those experiences and those people from your energy, so that you're able to find your own peace. It's very powerful. It's not always easy. It's actually rarely it's rarely easy to get to this point, but it's always worth it. It's always worth it. And this is major spiritual work going on right now. With these 4 cards right here: forgiveness, purification, liberation, and strengthen. This is a lot of spiritual work going on. So I applaud you. Keep on, keep doing it. You're a warrior. You got this. You're not alone. And we love you here. And so, in case nobody's told you that today, we love you. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're awesome. You're a warrior. You are handling this with grace. And it's just a reminder to take that time for the self. And, self-care is a good thing. And it's also a gentle nudge and a gentle reminder to continue to pull out of victim energy, because that just keeps us in a perpetuated state of disempowerment, is really what it does. So with that, I felt the energy leave, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If you liked this reading, if it resonated with you, definitely let me know. I love that confirmation as well. And if you would like to see more messages like this, definitely subscribe. Feel free to like the video, all that fun jazz. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you.